if you receive a gift from someone, does it require that you give something back? Not necessarily. But when we look at Romans chapter 12, I think we need to pay a little bit attention to what is expected of us as Christians, understanding that Jesus Christ, of his own will, graciously gave us the gift of salvation, not anything we earned, but it's because of who he is. So when we look at Romans 12, there's a couple interesting things right out of the gate. It says, starting in verse 1, I appeal to you, therefore, brothers and sisters, by the mercies of God, to present your bodies as living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to God, which is your spiritual worship. Let's stop there for a second. When you present your body to God, this isn't today I'm going to, and tomorrow I'm going to do something where I don't necessarily want to do that. When you present, the verb is actually a once and for all. You give it to God. It is your gift in return to God. And as a spiritual act of worship, it's not just praising God, it is service to God. Your body is meant to be used in service of God. And then continuing in verse 2, it says, do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your minds so that you may discern what is the will of God, what is good and acceptable and perfect. When we conform to the world, we are really letting the world shape us. We are melding ourselves as to what the world looks like. But when we are transformed, this comes from inside and is reflected on the outside. And only the power of God has that ability to do that in our hearts. So our response to God as Christians, response to his beautiful gift, is one of giving our bodies and allowing him to also work on transforming our minds for his service. It's a beautiful gift that we give to God in response to what he has done for us. Something to think about today.